All right, let's talk about planning a trip to one of the most incredible wildlife spots on the planet, Bandhavgarh National Park. We're going to build your ultimate guide right now. This is a place where seeing a tiger in the wild, well, it's not just a dream, it's a very, very real possibility. So let's dive straight in.
So number one, what makes Bandhavgarh the number one spot for so many people? It's actually pretty simple. This place has the highest density of Royal Bengal tigers in all of India. Just let that sink in. What that really means is your chances of a sighting, they're higher here than almost anywhere else on the entire planet.
Okay, so we know it's the tiger capital, right? But the real magic of Bandhavgarh, it goes way beyond just its most famous resident. It's this incredible mix of ancient history, untouched nature, and just amazing wildlife that makes this place, well, completely unforgettable.
Yeah, the soul of the park really comes from this unique combination. Of course, you've got that legendary tiger density we just talked about, but then you also have an ancient fort that's over 2,000 years old, literally standing watch over the jungle from this massive cliff. You mix that with these dense forests, rolling hills, beautiful lakes, and just this incredible biodiversity, you get a place that's like nowhere else.
So when you head into this wild kingdom, what else are you gonna find? It's not just about the tigers. Let's meet the incredible cast of characters that call this jungle home. Okay, the star of the show is without a doubt the Royal Bengal tiger. But trust me, the supporting cast is just as spectacular. You could be looking for a stealthy leopard hiding in the branches, see huge herds of graceful spotted deer, or chital, and somber deer. You might even spot the elusive sloth bear. And you'll definitely see troops of playful langur monkeys just hanging out. Oh, and for you birdwatchers out there, with over 250 species, this place is basically a living, breathing aviary. It's incredible.
All right, I'm guessing you're convinced by now, right? So, how do you actually plan the safari? Let's get into the practical stuff, the nuts and bolts of how you get yourself into the heart of this jungle.
First things first, you've got to choose your safari zone. And this is a really key decision, so listen up. If you want the absolute best chance of seeing a tiger, you're going to want to head to the Tala zone. It's the most famous one for a reason. It's packed with meadows and hills that tigers love. Now, if you're a photographer and you want those epic shots in wide-open grasslands, Magadhi is your spot. And if you're looking for something a bit quieter, more peaceful, maybe focused on bird watching, then Khitauli is the perfect choice for that tranquil experience.
Booking is actually pretty straightforward. You just need to visit the official MP Forest Department website. From there, you'll choose the zone you want, pick a time slot, either morning or evening, and you're good to go. But, and this is the most important part, you have to book well in advance. I can't stress this enough. The best slots, especially for a zone like Tala, they get booked up so quickly.
So, the safaris run in two main slots. You've got the morning one, which is roughly 6 to 10 a.m., and then the evening one from about 3 to 6 p.m. And you'll be exploring in this awesome open-air 6-seater Jeep. It's just you, a few other people, and a professional guide and driver who, well, they know the jungle secrets like the back of their hand.
Okay, so after an absolutely thrilling day out in the jungle, you're going to need a great place to crash and recharge, right? Let's talk about your base camp, where to stay and what to eat right near the park. The good news is there's a really great range of places to stay for pretty much every budget. You've got comfortable and really solid government-run spots like the MPT White Tiger Resort, or if you want to go all out, you can opt for some serious world-class luxury at places like the Taj Safari Lodge or Mahua Kothi. These places offer an incredibly immersive jungle experience right from your own room.
And hey, a quick tip on the food. Most resorts will have all sorts of stuff, but you've got to try some of the local dishes. Seriously, things like dal bafla or a classic poha for breakfast, they're delicious and you get a real taste of the region. All right, now let's get to two of the most important parts of your planning. First, when should you go? And second, what are the top tips you absolutely need to know for a perfect trip?
Okay, let's break down the calendar for you. First off, the park is totally closed from July to September. That's monsoon season. It opens back up from October all the way through June. But, and here's the golden nugget of information. If you want the absolute best chance to see a tiger, you need to go during the peak season, which is March to May. Now, why is that? Well, it gets really hot, the water sources in the jungle start to dry up and shrink, and that means the animals, including the tigers, are much more likely to be out in the open, right near those remaining water holes. It's your best shot for sure.
Now for a few simple but super important rules. Pro tips, if you will. Number one, and I'm going to say it again, book your safari far in advance. Inside the jungle, you have to be quiet. Shh. Silence is key. Absolutely never, ever, ever feed the wildlife. And finally, listen to your guide. They're the expert. Whatever they say, goes. It's for your safety and for the animal's well-being.
And of course, maybe the most important tip of all, make sure your camera is charged. Your phone, whatever you're using, have it fully juiced up and ready to go. You do not want to be fumbling with a dead battery when you get that once-in-a-lifetime shot.
Okay, before we wrap up, I want to share a secret that lies right at the heart of this park. Because, you see, Bandhavgarh isn't just a place for animals. It's a keeper of ancient history.
The cultural roots here, they run deep. There's this amazing legend about how the fort got its name. Bandhavgarh actually means brother's fort, and the story goes that Lord Ram, from the epic tale of the Ramayana, gifted this very fort to his brother, Lakshman. Just an incredible piece of mythology woven into the landscape.
So imagine this. As you're driving through the jungle looking for tigers, just remember that high above you, perched on a cliff, is the 2,000-year-old Bandhavgarh Fort. It's been a silent witness to everything, from those ancient myths to the reign of actual kings, and now to the reign of the tiger.
So you have it all in one place. One thriving jungle, one legendary fort, and one ancient story that ties it all together. It's just an incredible combination. Really, the only question left to ask is, when will your journey begin?